Hey everybody, this is Elliot from Modern Music Studio. Today we're going to be doing another programming tutorial on how to program the Funky Drummer beat from James Brown. It's a pretty popular beat. It's sampled quite a bit actually. You'll be able to hear it in songs from The Public Enemy, NWA, LL Cool J, Nicki Minaj even, and even Lupe Fiasco. So let's just kind of hop right into it. So first thing you got to do is, if you haven't, just load in the sample itself into your DAW or Ableton, whatever you're using. Create a MIDI track here, and it's only a 2-bar, or it's really just a 1-measure loop, but we'll mess with 2 bars anyways. So let's throw in a MIDI rack or MIDI clip. And to do that, just hold Shift Command M, and it's just going to throw one in there for you. Rename your track, and we'll call this MIDI drums. I really don't like the color yellow, so I'm going to do something like blue here. And yeah, let's kind of hop into it. So first thing you need to do is let's bring in some type of drum kit. You can create your own by just dragging in a drum rack. I'm going to save us some time and just choose one of my pre-made kits here that came with Ableton. I think the Heritage kit should do well for this. So let's give the beat a listen. So that's the beat. You've probably heard it in a lot of songs, but let's just go ahead and actually slow this beat down a little bit, make it a little easier for us to actually hear what's going on. And we're really just messing with 1 bar. So let's go ahead and let's actually start with the kick drum, I think. So we're going to listen to it and just kind of mimic it. I recommend setting your grid to probably 16th notes. It sounds like that's the fastest thing going on here. There's no 32nd notes, so we don't have to go too crazy. But let's hear it out. So first off, there's a kick on the downbeat of the 1 as well as the next 8th note. And then another kick here. Right here. Yep, so that's all you got. You just start using 4 kicks here. Pretty straightforward. And let's see, let's try our snare next. I don't know. There we go. I like that snare. So it sounds like he's using kind of ghost notes with his snare. So you can either use the same snare and just turn the velocity down so it's a little quieter. Or you can use a separate snare altogether and kind of get a different sound too. So there's a snare here, another one here, another one there, and another one there. So I'm actually just going to keep it as the same snare, and I'm just going to turn it down quite a bit actually. And let's hear what our beat's sounding like so far. So pretty straightforward, nothing too crazy quite yet. And let's keep rocking along. So let's go for the hi-hat next. He has an open hi-hat and a closed hi-hat. So let's find our hi-hat. It's got to be somewhere in here. There we go. So to me it sounds like he's using a hi-hat pretty much every 8th note. So we'll just start off with that. Almost maybe put the hi-hat there. And then we also have an open hi-hat going on. Let's see if we can figure out where we put that hi-hat. If I have an open hi-hat in this pack. It doesn't look, there we go. first one's in this area. Let's hear it again. Might be like right here possibly. I'm not entirely sure. Yeah. And then one right here, I think. Maybe right there. Yeah. So you'll notice I moved my closed hi-hat over just one eighth note. The reason for this is that when you use the kind of pre-made kits from Ableton, these hi-hats work with each other, kind of like a real hi-hat on a drum kit. And what they'll do is this hi-hat, the open one, will close once the closed hi-hat hits. So it's kind of like choking the hi-hat itself. So let's hear a beat and see how close we got. In comparison. So I think we are actually going to be adding in a couple more hi-hats just listening off the bat. And these ones I'm going to make much quieter. You'll notice I turned the velocity down on them quite a bit. And this is just going to make it sound a little more human, but it's also going to fill in that space that we're missing right now. So let's hear it now. See if we're any closer. I'd say that's pretty much it. And there is our funky drummer beat. Take a picture, rewatch it, whatever you need, but I'm pretty sure this is pretty close to it. Thank you guys very much, and have a good one.